Is it not doing it? It's not.
Fine, I got, I can't see. Music go.
Welcome everyone to the social van. Feeling Kyle sick of the bullshit. So here they are, reppin' C+, ready to turn every podcast to dust. So sit down and shut the fuck up, cause when in doubt, fuck your couch. Welcome everybody to the social van. Yeah!
Say it.
What the hell is going on? How you doing this evening?
K and B the Sexy Ninja.
Your boy Biff.
Jimbo.
Big Daddy here. How in the hell is y'all doing? It's all good.
Welcome to the Social Vent Podcast, going live every Friday and dropping everywhere else on Saturday.
Yes.
Happy long weekend.
It's been a long
Yes.
week. Everyone knows I got sick. That sucked. I would be at Big Daddy's house right now, but he said, "Don't come over and bring those germs."
Be no fucking coochies in my house. Shit. Hell no.
So you went over anyway.
Yeah,
I don't blame you.
I got my COVID test and it came back negative. That was the biggest worry out of everything. I was like, oh man, but no, I sounded bad. Like yesterday, I was like, And it's like as soon as I told my work, I was like, hey, my test came back. It's negative and this and that. They're like, all right, come back to work. I'm like, but I still feel like doo-doo. You know what I'm saying? Like
They don't care. Hell, they just as long as you go in there and suffer with them. Shit.
like
Yep.
that, get your ass in. Sniffles, psh, you little bitch. They're like,
You think about your damn sniffles?
fuck your sniffles and your sniffles couch. We got a big show for y'all, everybody, and just a reminder, we don't ride with Shutter no more. So, but we will look.
We don't ride with it.
We'll look for a new sponsor soon. But we do have something that I do want to plug before we start, and that is this gentleman's sauce, his boss.
Yes.
I didn't bring any bottles to show up, but yeah, we got 3 flavors have been tweaked and worked on, and they're fucking delicious. Everyone's had really good response to them so far. Who's tried them in the last batch that I made, and they're on my Etsy page. Look up the Team B Marketplace.
And I will
I
make sure after the podcast.
You, Steve.
Yeah, I'll make sure to put that in the comments below, and I mean in the description of the video, so y'all can get your hot sauce on.
Please support
Oh,
local.
yeah.
Support your boy. I'll make more. We'll get it out to you. You'll like it.
I know. I went to your Etsy.
Huh?
I don't want to say Etsy shop, and I think that you've been selling a lot. You've sold quite a few bottles already. Good job, bro.
Yeah, the first couple hours it was flying off. I actually had to make more combo packs because people were buying so many.
Yeah,
Which
the
is
wife
really-
wants the hot sauce now too, because she's like, "Is that Joe Bob inspired?"
Yes. Yep. The
Of
the Red Room one has Darcy the Mail Girl and Laura Palmer from Twin Peaks. The Western Reggae has Joe Bob with chili pepper bullets shooting out of his eyes, shooting a pineapple. And the Ghost Pair has a little hidden homage to Tom Servo, one of the robots from Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's hidden in there. So there's some little nerdy thing on each one. That was kind of the thought
That's
going
cool.
into it.
Well, that's what we do, baby. Nerdy things. But yeah, so go get that hot sauce and put Biff's meat sauce in your mouth and enjoy it.
You couldn't
Go ahead.
copy like that just doesn't come around every day, you know.
I know.
It sure doesn't. It
I'll
sure
put my
doesn't.
sauce- No.
And I heard a rumor C Plus might be having some merchandise of the same variety.
Ooh.
We can't talk about that yet, but can we?
Yeah, we can. I think feedback from the fans would be like, what if they got C plus hot sauce? What do they expect from C plus hot sauce?
Yeah.
Like because we already had some ideas flowing, because we had to think of the taste and whatnot. And what I wanted to question that real quick. What do you mean people are like YouTube's cracking down on challenge videos? That was one thing I was just like, wait, what? I was like, damn it, I love challenge videos.
So I have some of my best like foods YouTube strata friends are Reckless Eating, who 630,000 subscribers, have a verified channel. Dude Where's My Challenge, I'm also friends with. I mod on their channel. They have 1.3 million subs. They're a verified channel and everything. Colt Moves. So like a lot of these this level of people, so we're all friends, but what's happening is it's becoming a liability by virtue of the advertisers on YouTube, because ultimately the advertisers are the ones who dictate what is and isn't allowed on YouTube.
Right.
So they consider it basically risky content. Like if it's like if you puke and throw up, or if you start bleeding, you're like, I don't know. It's kind of pushing the limits of what I'm comfortable throwing money at. And YouTube is a very broken company in terms of being able to like moderate content that's on there. So a lot of times it's like when it was uploaded, it matched the rules. And then months later, they changed the rules where they're like, well, we can't have this content anymore. So you're getting in trouble for a video that was okay when you put it up.
Right.
So that's happening a lot.
I get in trouble for videos that I'm just like, wait, what? Or if like the title involves the word like fuck or
that's immediately like no go.
Boom. Like I think I did it for G Moski's Fuck It All Up song, and I put it in the comments, but I did the with the hashtag, then the rest spelled out. And all of a sudden I was like, bam, your video is being modified. Mature content. I'm just like,
they what also happens is like you might have seen it like on big channels too, but it's what they'll do is they'll censor themselves for the first minute because their bots look at the first minute or two. So if you start cussing, you'll see like they'll bleep out like the first minute, and then they'll start cussing like regular in the rest of the video. But it's like that's one thing to kind of circumvent the bot to get you in trouble. And it's the same thing where it's like if you put challenge, like any of these keywords like challenge, vomit, diarrhea, blood, fuck, shit, anything like that, automatically it gets flagged. It's like, hey, this is our immediately questionable content. So there you can still put it up, but it's like if you're reliant on getting YouTube money, that would be like content you'd have to think about, like, all right, how do I circumvent this? Like so you can still put it up, but they're not going to like put it up. It's probably not going to show up in a search result or like the click through, or like it'd be harder to discover your videos because of it's questionable content.
Well, so that's why people turn to Patreon and other things like that in order to get monetized, right?
Yeah, it's don't put all your eggs in one basket, and that's why you want to have your Twitter people. I don't know, I had monetized on Twitter. It's more of maintaining an audience in the community, but yeah, Patreon is like the main one where you get like direct funding, and then you might get some money from YouTube. And then that's also why a lot of people go on Twitch and they live stream on Twitch, because you get immediate donations from Streamlabs. So you get like your PayPal money, you get money from Twitch for, subscribers, like their internal currency that they call bits. You could send bits to a channel. So the different ways to make a career, which is how my friends who have channels on YouTube who have been hit really, really, really hard because they used to do challenge content, they make their money in other ways now, but they can still keep putting the same content out. They just don't make money on that, but they make money in other ways. So it's a full-time job, like maintaining all these different platforms,
Yeah, it's I handle a lot of the social media stuff, and just keeping up with that and just learning about hashtags and telling Big Daddy, I'm like, my goodness, like the level of hashtags or the algorithm, especially on TikTok. Like we have a video that would be like this, but there's a video I feel like is better and it's over here like this. Mm-hmm. And it's just like YouTube. It's just a back and forth type of thing. Yeah. And but hey, remember when we started, it was like one view, and that was probably Steven. Yeah.
Steven was watching probably sometimes like this, or sometimes like
Like these guys.
Come on. Come on.
Pretty common, though, that's for sure. Be like listening in the car, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up. No, you got that wrong.
We did that a lot. There was a lot of people who fact checked us in the beginning because me and Big Daddy would just go off without even thinking about facts or anything like that. Then all of a sudden, the next day, he gets a message or I get a message like, "You guys were totally off on that whole comment you guys made."
It's
That shit was hilarious. Those were
the weird thing
hilarious.
about a podcast is like it's like listening to a conversation that you have no participation in. You know, it's like I can't be like, look, it's fucking easy. Just pull out your phone. I know you can look Google up on your phone. You have a smartphone. It's 2021 or 2017, whenever I started listening. God, just look it up. I'm fine. You have to do it.
I think that was the point. Is like how that's why we named ourselves the Dynamic Shit Talking Duo, is because we're just like, you know what? How many people can we piss off? You know, like. All right, Big Daddy, lead us in.
All right, folks. You know, around this time, we always have good old questions. And I'm echoing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, one of us is.
Well, I hear everybody but Kyle is echoing.
This lovely echo. Hi. How you doing, folks?
It's my voice.
My voice.
How about now?
Echo.
Even worse.
Anyway, on to some contentious political.
We're just gonna do the questions. All right. So here's a question that we asked, and actually, I want to start off with this one. If it decides to go up.
I mean, I don't think you're going to find
Texas
anyone here
abortion
in
law.
favor of this.
Oh my gosh, I'm ready.
Universally opposed.
I'm sitting up for this one. I was like, all right, stretch out. We got a big, heavy topic here. You know,
Right.
Which, to a certain degree, let's be honest here, like we don't really. It's like it's not really. I don't know. I guess that's the whole thing. It's not really our choice. It's not our decision. We should let women govern themselves, as far as that is concerned. Who are we as cishet men?
it's like, well, I before I start and go off, I want to hear Big Daddy's thoughts on this, because this is why I brought it up. Or wait, no, it was one of us. We brought up this certain law, and he was like, you know, and I want to hear Big Daddy's thoughts.
I think it's bullshit. Once again, the government has stepped in and fucked with people's bodies, their minds, all behind, and some of it does have to go back to religion. Reading up on some of this, there's going to be a lot of back alley abortions, but they also made it illegal. Did you? Wow, what the hell is this damn echoing? So, back alley abortions, they're going to happen, but they also made it illegal to help anyone to, in case that you help someone wants an abortion. So let's say, for instance, someone's on the side of the road, and I read an example of this. Someone's on the side of the road. She's pregnant. She's about to lose the baby. If you're driving along, you pick that lady up and you drop her off at the hospital, did you know you are liable to be sued and thrown in jail just the same? If you even so much as give $1 donation to give her so she can get a taxi cab to get to the hospital, you're still held accountable.
Yeah, it's everybody along the way is liable as an accessory to that, and the person who would get the abortion would have to pay the fine.
Yeah.
So it's like if you just for laughs thought of the most cruel thing, and then you made it into law. You're like, what's the worst? Like, it's like they sat in a boardroom and tried to just one up each other with like the worst possible shit. And that's fucking hilarious. Let's do it.
Yeah. Well, the wife was telling me that there's the Satanist churches down in Texas, the ones that are actually like official churches and whatnot. They're trying to help these women by having them join the church. This is what she was explaining. Yes, joining the church. So if they do have an abortion, you know, it's considered a ritual under religious rules and laws down there. Because
Oh shit.
yeah, so these Satanist churches are like being like, hey, you know, we'll help you out. Because you know they're like, hey, you know, this is bullshit, but we can help you with this, and we found a loophole that we can go through, you know, just so you don't get the loophole. Yeah, Satan's loophole, you know, like let's. And I was just like, that's crazy that we have to go to these measures, man. And it's like when Ted Cruz was like, what was that one the thing I saw where it's like, oh, I think I sent it to you guys where it's like, America doesn't leave Americans behind, and someone's like, "Oh yeah, they do." When your daughters ask you to go to Cancun,
Yep, that shit was fucked up. That was funny as shit.
Yeah, it's like the people who decide this stuff too is the people who are like, oh well, the Lord Jesus, and you know, it's all that aspect of just in the Bible and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you fuckers worship a fucking orange Cheeto. Even in the Bible, it tells you do not fucking worship a false god. Like and it pisses me off because like a lot of people are going to be affected by this. And it's only going to get worse. I feel that 100%. It's only going to get worse.
Well, you know, like I said, even they said like within 13 hours of that law getting passed, someone died from complications of an abortion because they couldn't get one. So like immediately.
Yep.
So very cool. Good progress. This looks really good for America, as always.
We always like to make ourselves look good in dumb situations.
The court of public opinion across the global stage, everyone's like, Jesus, I wish we could be like those guys. They're the forefront of progressive politics.
And all the, like, hey, you know, it's so funny too. It's like reading all this and seeing all the news, and then hearing about Afghanistan and what's going on over there. I'm just like, all right, we're some dumb motherfuckers. Like, you know, let's just stop at the boat there. You know,
it's like people who live in Europe. I'm not saying every country like, you know, does things perfectly, but they love viewing Americans like as pets, or like you're at a zoo. You're like, I love watching everything that's going on, but I never want to be on the other side of the fence. It's like just endlessly entertaining, but like they're like, Jesus Christ, you guys are so fucked up. I would never want to go there.
It's like what's he called? Really bad reality TV. It's like you can watch really bad reality TV, still be there and be like, I don't want any part of their lives, but I'll watch their lives unfold in front of me.
It's a train wreck.
All right, what was the next one? Maybe it's
hold on, we can get Jimbo stopped. Jimbo's sitting there quiet. What you think about all this, bro?
He was so high, I connected with him spiritually in the mind. He was talking.
It's like,
yeah, I think it's bullshit. They, you know, there was something on Facebook I saw earlier that said, so you're telling me this 13-year-old rape victim is not allowed to get an abortion and she has to carry this baby to term?
Pretty much is what they're saying now.
Yeah, and it's fucking bullshit. You know, do I agree with it? Certain ways, yeah. Just people going out killing babies, no. Not necessarily, but there's got to be a way to do both ways, do both sides of that. You know.
Me, if women can't get abortions in Texas, males living in Texas should be required to get vasectomies at a certain age. Then
I saw a video on that. Didn't Selena?
Did you? No. That's just how I feel about it. If women have to do this, can't in Texas, if they can't get abortions, men living in Texas must get vasectomies. Hey, what's good for the goose?
I agree with that shit. Yep. If you're gonna take the rights away from the women, you need to do something about the men too.
Exactly. Because they're not doing it by themselves.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, it's like this is like some dark age type shit, you know, like
Like chastity belts and shit. They need.
oh, fuck chastity belts, yeah. But yeah, this is just some like dark age, wicked fucking cruelness that Texas decided.
Right.
I feel like it's probably not going to last for too long. It's just kind of the feeling that I get. Like it's going to be in place for like a couple months, and they're going to be like, someone's going to
Yeah.
put the kibosh on it, you know? Because it's cruel. It's excessively cruel. I was having some fun conjecture with some of my Euro friends, where we're like, because you can't have abortions in Texas, that means abortions are going to go up in like neighboring states, right? So I'm like, oh, not that I believe it, but it was just a fun conspiracy. Like, I wonder if all the other states are in on it, and they're like, Texas, make abortions illegal so you'll drive our numbers up.
Right. I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, I would, but part of me is like, I don't know. It's like it's got a foot in reality, but I hope that's not true.
Yeah. I hope it's not true either.
Oh, I'm gonna try something real quick.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
Don't let us fuck you.
You will
And I,
see.
realizing, looking at all the questions we had tonight, it's a very like heavy topic show
Yeah,
today.
it's very politics, religion 101.
Yeah.
What a- you know, and then like people are gonna be out there like, oh, these fucks, you know, what do they know? Look at
Ooh,
that. Ooh, baby,
man,
right
that's
there.
sexy.
There's the hot sauces.
Mwah.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, it's some of
Yes,
the
they
good stuff,
are.
man. That goes
So there
with
it is,
the one-
folks, right there.
So if you want that hot sauce in your mouth, you want Biff to put his sauce in your mouth right there.
You want, these hands will touch that food, which will go in your mouth. So in a
The
way,
Team B combo pack for $33. And no, folks, that is not too
Unless-
much. You may see other sauces on Etsy for a cheaper price, but my boy puts his time, his effort, all into this, and it's fucking delicious.
yeah, look how good that artwork is. Look at how beautifully designed every bottle is.
I can't wait until that C plus hot sauce too. It's gonna be dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a good thing coming up. I think we got some interesting flavors.
Cool.
Hey, it's so pretty.
Yeah, I know. I kind of want to get the labels printed out as like posters and hang them up on the wall. You know?
No, that would be
It
cool.
looks
You
really
should.
Wait, you know, we could like print them, like put them on the T Public store. You know what I mean? Like, because you can get posters and banners from there, even masks. Like seeing people with that logo on their mask, that would be dope.
That'd be sick. Yeah, maybe we could do that. I'll send you the file.
Yeah.
T-shirt.
So coming soon.
Coffee mug.
Coming soon, folks. Coming soon.
Peony.
Speaking of soon, there's some other shit. This is the main one that people have been discussing lately. Should religion be allowed in government? Of course, we all know the answer to that. Hell no. But does it happen anyway? Yes. Is it legal? No. But depending on what side of the government you are on, the Republican or Democrat, always seems to fall in those damn two branches. They'll say either yes or no. Right now, both sides need to be saying yes. Something going on with them little stank ass fuckers that they just feel like they want to put religion in everything and they can eat nuts. That's how I feel about them right now. Every time I turn around, some paranoid is saying, what's wrong with America is that we don't allow prayer in church anymore. Thank you. Fucking thank you.
Yep.
Not supposed to be in there in the damn way. If we can't talk about certain things in school, then we can't talk about religion in school. That's the way I see it. Unless you send your child to a religious school, then fucking have at it.
And even then, that it's sort of a burden on society because inevitably, like the whole point of the church is to propagate itself. So it's like if you allow one church, there's going to be two. And if you allow two, there's going to be three. So
Yeah.
know. I'm like for the total eradication of it because you don't really need it anymore. You're in 2021. Like, what utility doesn't serve to society anymore?
What idea of us having an imaginary man in the sky decide how this country should work? That's my biggest thing about it. I'm like, because it's always like, oh Jesus, oh God, he's in the sky watching down. I'm like, well, that's a pretty shitty God, because there's a big ass storm going on right now, or it did pass through. That's this butt raping, I think, Louisiana or something like that, and they coming through
It's like
Texas.
the eastern seaboard in general. It's just
Yeah, like
Yeah. Listen, people getting
Look,
ripped.
terrible fucking God just to sit up there and watch. But you'll still clench onto that Bible and make sure you hear the Lord's words, and you're like, oh my God, Jesus.
It's good when you're an idiot and you don't understand how the world works, so you keep pushing the goalposts further. Like, well, it's the Bible, or you knowingly do it, which just makes you plain evil. You know what I mean? You're just like, I
Yeah.
know that this is bad, but I choose to go with I don't know, there's a religious element to it. Like,
Well, it's like when I hear when they talk, when politicians talk, and doing politician season comes, and always in their speeches they're like, this is what God wants. This is blah 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 blah, Jesus and blah blah blah. God bless America. I'm like, man, fuck you. That's why the whole abortion thing is like bullshit, because that they played religion part of that too. Like,
dude,
in the
those guys are all grifters, dude.
yeah,
Like they're so committed to selling their propaganda, and everyone's like, they buy it hook, line, and sinker. And it's like, the problem is, like, you're just too uneducated to realize that you're being lied to. And so it's like, you bought the lie. You bought the lie, and you can't wait to propagate the lie. Can't wait to spend money on it, and to make inevitably to make people's lives worse. And because you're too stupid to understand what your beliefs lead to.
it reminds me when when reporters would go to Trump and it'd be like, you keep saying you love God and blah blah. Oh yes, love the Bible.
He holds the fucking Bible upside down.
It's my favorite book. Well, what's your favorite verse?
All of them.
I don't want to share it. I love all of them. All of them are great. All of them. All of them. It's just like, it's like, even that guy that
It's
you
like
guys
not even trying. It's just it's like when you see someone with like a Nirvana t-shirt, and you're like, what's your favorite Nirvana song? You're like, all of them. Literally the same energy.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Oh, you like Nirvana, huh? Yeah. Bohemian Rhapsody is my favorite song." And be like,
Oh man. It happened the other day. I went to the gas station and Offspring was playing, like Low Self-Esteem. I fucking love that song. And it was on. I was singing along with it, and the kid was like, he's like, oh yeah, this song's pretty cool. I don't know, some old band is playing. I was like, this is Offspring. And he's like, who? And I'm like, fuck. Like,
I'd have stopped and walked away.
well, it's like in the Jungle Cruise movie, they use Metallica's music, Nothing Else Matters, in the score, and it's fucking awesome. Like, I have it down, I have it saved on my Spotify playlist. It's just a rocking, just really cool soundtrack song with Metallica, mixed in it. And I remember, like, I was talking to someone about Jungle Cruise. They're like, what'd you think of Jungle Cruise? I was like, I liked it. It was cool. I go, but man, that Metallica, instrumentals, just score right there was amazing. And they're just like, oh yeah, that's the old band. That was that old band. Oh, we couldn't guess for the life of us, because I was like, come on. Like,
I mean, to be fair, I think they have 2 baby boomers in the band.
yeah, it's like, it's Metallica. Like, it's
That old band.
That old
Yeah.
band. Because it started
40
starting
years.
the movie, and as soon as I heard that first couple riffs, I was like, oh, devil horns,
That Metallica is one of those bands like Slipknot, where it's like, even if you don't like the band, I feel like everybody has a cursory knowledge of them, where it's like you can just cruise on a conversation for hours, even if you don't like the music, but it's like you probably are like somewhat aware of some of the songs. You know what I mean? It's like you can just talk about these bands even if you don't like them. So something to be said about like that level of success, where it's like people can talk about you without even having like an intimate knowledge of your output.
It's like John Cena. Like, there's people that I know that don't like wrestling, but they know John Cena. You know, it's and they're like,
Maybe they
oh,
just love the Fast and Furious movies. Or the
Oh,
ones
that guy, that guy.
that wrestling guy, right? Oh man, I love his movies though. You know, it's just like it's funny too is The Rock was in that category for a while. Then he broke that mold. Now he's just Dwayne Johnson. And I,
he was smart to get in where it was like, he was like in his early 30s, late 20s, and he started like, I'm gonna start building the foundation of a career. I'm gonna do some trash. He's the fucking Scorpion King, and then
hey,
look at his
love that
roles. But I did not love the CGI in that movie. I'll tell you that much.
CGI was
I'll admit, John Cena, the actor, I like him better as an actor than the wrestler.
I always thought like maybe you guys can confirm this, but I always felt like they always go for stunt like wrestling guys because they can do their own stunts, or like they're already like muscly. They don't have to like pay an actor to like get ripped. They're like, oh, these guys are already there. You know what I mean?
it's
like you're
really
saving a couple bucks by getting wrestlers.
No, it's really hard for wrestlers to get movie gigs. That's why, like, if you look at Hulk Hogan's career, try to jump into being a movie star, this is why he got
also a different era though. To be
oh,
honest,
but he got such shitty roles. You know, when The Rock jumped in, he got The Mummy Returns, but he was in it for like 2 seconds. Then it was like CG Rock at the end. Then he got them his Scorpion King. And he kind of just built himself up from there. He was like in Be Cool. And I love I love when I look at the old movies, it says The Rock, like in his older pill.
Yeah.
Then it says then like slowly it goes Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Then now it's just Dwayne Johnson. It's just like that's
with the whole like what would you call it? Like a cascading gradient of names, like went in and out of each other.
Yeah, but government doesn't need to be religion doesn't need to be in government. Okay, folks.
And The Rock doesn't need to be inside Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
All right. Rock, 2024, our president.
Oh man, he's gonna run as a Republican, and everyone's gonna fucking hate him.
Yeah,
for a little bit, and then it'll be like
I feel like because when he made that speech and everybody was on him, and I was just like, he is right. Like y'all need to shut the fuck up. Oh wait, now I'm hearing an echo.
You know what? I think it might be. I think it might be StreamYard. I think it might be the software.
Okay. I thought it was good.
Conversation for another time.
Yeah. How about you, Jimbo?
I'm all right. I don't believe religion should be in school or in government either. I'm a little more, I wouldn't say religious, but spiritual. And if you like, so many things were going through my head when you guys were talking. If you read the Bible, God is a vengeful God. He told Moses to go to the Pharaoh and tell him to let his people go. But he told Moses, I'm going to harden his heart, and he's going to tell you no, and you're going to come back, and then I'm going to throw all these diseases at him. So he was creating his own war with these people. If you read Genesis, which is the first book, you'll realize where polygamy comes from. Because all these people like Isaiah or even who built the ark, he had like 2 or 3 wives that he took with him, and his kids and their wives. So it's like, I don't know. These people think they're all high and mighty, but if you read the Bible, it's as fucked up as the world is right now.
Well, who here has seen that Russell Crowe Noah movie?
No, which one?
Russell Crowe.
I remember sort of like wanting to like drunkenly watch it, but like I didn't want to like seriously watch it.
No, you should, Steve. Like we watched it just because Russell Crowe. Like I love a good Russell Crowe movie, and like that movie gets from like he wants, he's trying to build the ark and whatnot, and he like snaps and loses his mind towards the end, and he's trying to kill everybody on the ark.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because me and the wife watched it like I think a couple years ago. And we're like, all right, let's give it a try, you know. And all of a sudden, yeah, he snaps and goes crazy and tries to kill his wife and kid and whatnot. Like it goes from like, hey, I'm Noah, I'm trying to build an ark and get all these animals. Then it goes to like, I'm Noah and I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Oh shit,
Oh, man.
that's funny.
I'm trying to remember the name of a. I watched. I think I watched it with Thomas. We watched some like. That kind of sold itself in sort of like a weird ways to like. Is this a Christian movie or is it not? But it's just like a heavily Christian themed sci-fi movie, and I can't remember the name of it. I have to look it up. But it was really. I thought it had a really funny.
Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, I heard they're making a second one, but get back on the topic. So this movie, the premise was some scientist got pissed off and he had a time machine, and in order to like exact his getting pissed off, he goes back and murders Jesus Christ. So they go back to like, and this was made like 3 years ago. It was like a super recent movie. What the fuck was the name of it? It was so like it was funny on an absurd level.
Well, there's another.
It
Was it
had
there?
like 33 in the title. Like it's not Extinction 33 or it's Annihilation 33, something like that.
Was it no Annihilation 43?
No, 33.
Okay, it sounds familiar, but no, yeah, there's another movie I remember that came out during that time where it was like uber controversial because it was like hinting that Jesus is gay, like super. It was on
He probably was.
Yeah, it was on Netflix, and like I don't think it's on Netflix anymore, but it was a Netflix original, and like he was like not just like, hey guys, I'm gay. No, he was like, hey, you know, like who wants some holy water? You know, just kind of.
Is it?
It's Assassin 33 AD.
Okay, there's one too called The Man from Earth.
Oh, what the fuck. That sounds like a Mystery Science Theater movie.
It does.
I don't know what that is. That I mean, I love those like Christian propaganda movies, like Bible Man, the kids show is so like. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Give me all of that. I'm gonna get super wasted. I'm gonna have the time of my life watching this shit. And actually, Thomas and I were thinking about like, how do we make like one of these like goofy like. It'd be funny. Like I wanted to do projecting. Like it'd be really fun to be like a filmmaker, and then like I want to sell a movie because there's actually the company that makes that series, God Is Not Dead. It's actually.
I heard about that one. I just found something very interesting right now. Want to hear it?
Yeah.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Harry Potter is known as the boy who lived. He might as well be known as Matthew. According to Christianity Today, the 7th Harry Potter film and book are actually telling the story of Matthew 6:19 through 24. In the film and book, parts of the verse are printed on the gravestone from the great wizard Dumbledore's mother and sister. However, Harry and his friends don't fully recognize the words when they read them. The verse on the grave highlights Dumbledore's struggle to balance his power with his desire to serve a good cause. Other lines from the passage, like he will be devoted to one and despise the other, relate back to other characters in the book, like Snape, who loves Harry's mother but despises the boy wizard. Christianity Today reported. Now that they've said that, I can see that.
But
Dude, that sounds like some straight up fucking bullshit. That's when people need to convince themselves and they keep like find meaning on things. Like, well, what about this line? And sure, let's recontextualize it. Exactly what it sounds like. Sorry, I was cutting you off. Go ahead.
No, you're good. That was just like when they're like, we pulled this from a source, and it's just like, yeah, the Bible, which is fake. Sorry.
Yeah, and then you can always recontextualize all this bullshit to fit your narrative because it's so open-ended.
God damn it, my Bible, my rights, my Bible, my rights. I gotta tell you what.
This.
Which version?
Huh?
Who cares?
Which version of the Bible?
I say all of them, bro. Like they're written by man. So Someone was there like, hey man, this would be cool if we left this and told them like some dude walked on water or some shit like that, you know. Hey, yeah. Tell him, tell him he got resurrected in like 3 days or some shit, like Superman or some shit like that. Write that down, you know.
He moonwalked on water, matter of fact.
Exactly. Go put that shit right there. You know, dude, I feel like the Bible was created by two people who were just sitting there bored off their asses. And they're like, hey, you know that Jesus guy? Yeah. What's up with him? He's very mysterious. We should write about him. Maybe they're smoking the devil's grass and just making up stories as they're going along.
Yeah. You could certainly look into like a lot of the I guess you call them like alliterations to other historical myths that predated the Bible, and it conveniently ended up in the Bible. It's not like it was a completely original piece of work, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a lot of the themes are like curiously close to a lot of other things that have also been written down. Like, how did that happen? But I'm no religious scholar, but I know that much.
Phil, you always freak me out when you do that.
What's that?
Oh, I know you're by yourself. Where'd you go?
Oh no, because I hear my neighbors. I got my window open. I hear my neighbors, and I think they're inside because it echoes in there. I'm just like,
like it freaks me. He's just like, you gonna snap him? All right, what's our next one, Big Daddy?
actually, let's pick one off the top of our heads.
Okay. Yeah, because
Jimbo.
all this religious talk's got me kind of like.
I like. I'm picking on Jimbo today. Give us the question that's on your mind, bro.
I had a couple earlier. It was what were we? It was you and Selena, and you were talking about the masks.
Yeah.
And you know, I still have not got the vaccination. I do wear a mask everywhere I go. Oh, there he is. I do wear a mask when I go in places and stuff like that because I'm not vaccinated. But my I guess not fear, because I'm not afraid of getting a shot. I'm just sketchy towards it because I've never had a flu shot in my life, and I've had the flu maybe once or twice in my life.
Right.
And I'm afraid if I get this shot that now I'm gonna have to go get a flu shot every year because it's gonna fuck my immune system up. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got the shot because for several reasons. Anthony's in California, and over there it's a goddamn yuck mouth cesspool over there. So that's why I got that shot. And then plus two, working in massage, there's a lot of people who just, when they said, "Oh, clients, you don't have to wear masks anymore," shit. That's all they needed. Man, some of them come in there, no masks on, funky ass breath and shit like that. They're face down, and we have this little arm rest like this now underneath the thing. When they breathe, it just puffs all that green mist out, and it's like, God, please put your mask on.
Right.
I got a mint.
Right.
Like I got my vaccination. I got both of them, and I got my card right over there. And
yeah, same here.
Yeah, and like I just heard that like AEW, like their upcoming show for one of the wrestling shows, is required to show that you got the vaccination to go into the show. So I'm wondering how that's going to affect the attendance, because there's so many people that are against it and whatnot. Right. And then of course I'm going to see the stupid fucking comments. Oh, this is the Nazis. And I'm like, just
you're going to hear it.
Oh my God.
They're so excited to make that equation. Like, oh God, I'm gonna come if I get to do this.
It's like their go-to. It's so fucking pathetic. That's their only go-to is like Nazis.
Nazis.
Yep.
Mhm. That's the term that I know. That's a bad thing.
Like, did you actually go to history
The
class?
one for one, the exact same thing.
I feel if you take care of yourself, do your vitamins, work out, stuff like that, take the proper precautions, don't get that damn shot. I do I regret getting that shot? Yes and no. Reading about some of the ingredients that are in that damn shot, especially the Moderna shot, I'm like, why in the hell did I get that? But then again, I can't have kids anymore anyway, so
Right.
I can't have kids anymore. So
You
when
can.
when that second round comes out, am I going to get it?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I am. I just, and that it's just because, like, it's just for me personally protecting my family. You
Yeah.
know, especially the tiny one there, and the tiny one can't get, vaccinated or whatnot. But but I'm not gonna do that one where they're like, you have to sign a paper. That it's very testy. I'm like, no, let's give it some time, and then when it happens, it comes out.
No, that's not no damn paper.
Yeah,
Fuck that
exactly.
paper.
No, the paper that being like, oh, we need permission. No. I'm like, wait, give us.
Oh, that one. Yes. Don't sign that fucking paper.
So no, like it's just one of those things where for me and my family, me and my wife's vaccinated, and it's just because one, I got, and then one, two, I still got sick. So people out there who are like, oh, I got the vaccination, so I don't have to worry about COVID or blah blah.
Yes, you do.
I'm fucking living. I got sick, and
Yeah.
I'm still recovering from it. Like, I don't know if anybody can hear how my nasal's like, but yeah, I'm still.
How?
I'm like, I can hear myself in my head, and it's like, God, I just want all the snot and whatnot just to fucking just drain out and go away. It's been like Dayquil and Mucinex for like the past 5 days.
Ew.
So
Good old Mucinex.
I got friends that are against getting the shot. They don't want to wear their masks and all this. And they posted something. One of them posted something the other day. It said, fully vaccinated man dies from COVID, but they said it would have been worse if he wasn't vaccinated.
This another thing, when there's scientists, you know what I mean? Like everybody, like, well, I have a phone and I can Google it, and I know science. I know science.
My research shows me that it's this. Shit. I'm taking your damn.
I'm like, oh, where'd you get your doctor degree? Like, they're like, God damn it, I got it where I got it. I got it with my gun too.
Dover University. Sure enough.
But
I think the thing that kind of frustrates me with that is like, are you familiar with the concept of manufacturing consent?
With the what, bro? I can barely hear you.
Are you? Is that better?
There you go. Woo!
That you got to let me know so I'm not quiet. I would say, are you all familiar with the concept of manufacturing consent?
Yeah.
So, I think what's particularly frustrating is essentially something like that is happening, but also what they do parallel with it is what they call agitation propaganda. So if you lack a literacy of like investigating information, you are totally going to buy in to the agitation propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
Because they will make it very convincing, and that's what's especially difficult is because it's like, well, this looks official, and it's like, so you're gonna end up putting yourself into like this rhetoric box where you're sort of like, well, I believe this, but I'm hearing this. Which one is it?
Right.
So it's like this is how these debates keep spinning around over and over and over and over and over again. It's like, who's right, who's wrong? Is it one side or the other? And you're like, I don't know. It's like you got to zoom out and look at the bigger picture here. I think is sort of like the first step you should be doing. Like,
it's like
Should I be eating horse paste? Probably not.
Well, it's like what's going on with Afghanistan? Bringing that up again, it's like Trump started this whole thing, and his people are all like, yeah, fuck yeah, and then Biden does it. Then the same Trump people are like, yeah, god damn it, Biden, you fucked up. Oh man, you fucked up. Like,
well, of course they're gonna like.
And I'm just like,
like they're both war hawks. Like they're still pro-capitalist, which means that they're still pro-war. And it's like, oh my god, like they're not that different. It's not like you have like some like super far left person who's like completely anti-war. You have a very conservative Democrat and then conservatives, like literally right next to each other on the fucking political scale.
And they're still like,
but it's all theater.
It's like they're sitting in the same bus, and like the one's facing that way, one's facing that way, and it's just like, well, yeah, well, blah 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 blah. But I'm like, you're still part of the same bus seat that's connected to each other. Like,
well, and even, I mean, look, like Democrats and Republicans, yeah, like they're not even like opposite. Like their values are so close to each other, and the way that they act are so close to each other. They're effectively the same thing.
Yeah,
and so it's like, yeah, like you really have to stop thinking about things in like a binary, like you're either one or the other. And this is some like pro like third party thing, but it's like, yeah, like the perspective of politics is so huge. It's like you can't pick these two idiotic parties because they're essentially the same thing. It's like the scale is massive.
You know? Yeah, I agree.
The racist ones went to the right side, like that's they're just oh yeah, god damn it, look over there, red's right, look at my redneck, god damn it.
Like, that's what, like, my grandpappy was red, my pappy was red, and I'm red, and you're like, great, cool, you had your whole life figured out for you.
Brought to you by C Plus Studios, and that is a message for them.
Congratulations,
everybody. But hey, awesome, everybody. We're gonna go live every Friday. Once we get down a time, we'll have a specific time when we go live. It's just everybody has different obligations in their life and everything. But then tomorrow, the podcast will drop everywhere for everybody's oral pleasures, so you can get oralized by us. But yeah, if you ever want to join in on the show, like we do, we send questions to each other to do on this podcast. So if anybody out there who watches or listens, and if you didn't catch the live stream this week, you could drop a question and then be like, we can move it on to the next week if you want to ask us, so just join, interact with us. This is a different format, which is something we've never done before, but I'm excited for the future of C Plus Studios and the going live.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much.
We're all best friends, and you get to be our best friends too.
Exactly.
That's right. Let me see. We have some comments. I didn't even see. Anime was on with us, huh?
Yeah. He got knocked out of Instagram, and
it got disabled for violating terms. I can't get it back. Of course you can't. You probably put some porn on again, bro. Oh, Steven said that.
At first,
calling it as I see it.
Yeah.
By the way, quick update. I've sold out of the combo packs as of a minute ago. I might be able to put one more up there.
Yes.
Sauce now.
Yeah, it's going really quick.
Better get in on it
before the show's even over, boy. All right, y'all. We have all the links in the description below. Go get yourself some C Plus Studios merch. Go get yourself some hot sauce. And Big Daddy's is it every Wednesday now? You're gonna be going live?
I'm gonna try to go live every Wednesday. Do my damn best. Big
Daddy forever. And the Juggalo vlogs are gonna keep rolling out as soon as I get them. Big Daddy's gonna do his thing. We're talking to Steven about putting some content on here from his channel, so people have other stuff to watch and whatnot. Jimbo's gonna do a stream where he's just gonna eat nothing but mushrooms, and it's all.
And he's getting the website back up. It's gonna be better than ever.
Yes.
So we can actually have a banner that has the website on it actually be worthy to have that.
Have
We
links
should
to all of
become our own sponsors.
have links to everything.
We are our own sponsors. That's
Yeah,
how
so instead of now that we don't have Shutter, just be like, shout out to C Plus.
Yep.
Shout out to C
C
plus
Plus Studios.
my favorite vlog to watch for reviews. Wink, wink.
Hell yeah.
And if I want to gain some knowledge, I listen to Big Daddy Forever.
That's
Yes.
right.
That wisdom.
Sometimes I question it myself, but
There he is. All right, y'all. Well, I'm KB the Sexy Ninja.
Jimbo.
Your boy Biff.
it's Big Daddy.
And when in doubt,
Fuck your couch. Motherfucker.
Tell me what your chest. Fuck your couch, man. Shit. The
Okay.
sofa, that damn love seat, the rocking chair, that one sofa that got the damn hole in it that you keep sitting on, and the hole keep getting bigger. That motherfucker right there,
this
and you
chair
keep
right here,
farting in it, and then you got the nerve to turn around and say, "Oh, this couch stinks." Now you know why. And you say it just like that too. Oh, this couch stinks.
Stink.
Cochino, y cochina shit. Peace.
Peace.
Spirit.
Buy my hot sauce.
Spirit.